the largest. The
Oh, say does.
Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Poeltl in the middle. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Now here's Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Ingram finds Barrett. Poeltl with a screen on Johnson. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Well, that's a big man playing big. Poeltl using all of that 7-foot length.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Ingram. The Spurs making their last shot. And Poeltl gets it to go on the assist by Ingram. Poeltl's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, and that's his bread and butter right there. That's where Poeltl wants to operate, right there in the paint in front of the rim.
Think about the Raptors last season trading for Brandon Ingram, signing him to a 3-year, $120 million extension, Tim.
And B.A., I think that tells you all you need to know. That's a sign they're retooling rather than rebuilding. Not long after trading away Siakam and Anunoby and letting Van Vliet walk, they are back in buyer's mode.
Trying to get back to their championship form of 2019.
Top-tier organization trying to stay competitive. And you couldn't have scripted a better start for them.
Wembanyama finds Johnson. Takes the 3, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Barnes. And there it is for him.
Scotty Barnes right there showing you that strength. That's a nice job fighting through the contact.
The 3 from Wembanyama. Rebounded by Ingram. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
In a hostile environment like that, the bench energy can really make a difference for your starter.
He's off on that one. On the wing, Fox. Left side, Wembanyama. They set the screen. Pulls up, high post. Again, the Spurs score.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Now here's Barnes, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett.
Number 14, Jacoby Walter.
Quickly against Fox. For 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
He's a great example of what a modern big looks like. He's so much more than just a big in the paint, and that versatility is a big part of what makes him such an outstanding player.
Now here's Quickly. He also had a big impact in that win against the Mavericks. Here's Walter, 6 to shoot. Poeltl with a screen on Vassell. From the wing, count it.
That's a terrific decision right there. Ingram surveyed the defense off of that screen, but eventually called his own number.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Deflects the pass. Going all the way to the rack. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Murray Boyles. Back to Quickly. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Both teams trying to impose their will right now.
Yeah, and the slams just keep getting better and better. Outside Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Baseline jumper. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Ingram. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Dallas.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Ingram against Vassell. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for San Antonio.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
We've got Devin Vassell. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Keldon Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Champagnie at the 4. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. The 3 from Barnes. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. The kick out to Johnson. Champagnie, the pass to Vassell. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Vassell can't get it to go.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Wembanyama finds Fox. Barnes against Wembanyama. Stripped away. To the middle. Here's Murray Boyles. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Champagnie. And Toronto also making a switch. Barrett's checked in for Walter. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Tim, with his agility and that 7'3" wingspan, Scotty Barnes can guard virtually anyone.
Well, because he's got the combination, Brian, of lateral quickness and physicality. He is great at the point of attack and fighting through screens. Just a top-shelf defender.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you, BA.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. They set a pick. Wembanyama cuts in. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Pass to Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. Launches it. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Vassell, a screen on Barrett. Wembanyama against Barrett. Wembanyama's shot is good.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Toronto passing it around. Quickly passes to Dick. Shoots over Vassell. Dick with a miss.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dick. Beyond the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You know, as we watch Grady Dick, what stands out about his game, Tim?
Well, Brian, it's the way he moves off the ball. He will keep defenses occupied, cutting and coming off screens, and he has the size to get his shot off over even the most hotly contested defender.
And there's the screen. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Kicks it out to Barrett. From the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. A moment here for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Spurs provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. An inopportune time here at the start of the season to be faced with any sort of injury. But the bright spot, guys, he's been given the green light to play through it.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
And I'm sure the training staff is doing everything they can to ensure he's back out there as quickly as possible.
And the Raptors making a change here. Mamukelashvili's checked in. Here's Barrett. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Outside Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
They want Ingram attacking the basket like this. It gets his juices flowing when he can get to the rim and finish strong.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama. There's 45 seconds left in the half. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First one falls for him.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Scotty Barnes comes in for Mamukelashvili.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Ingram finds Quickly. It's Barrett on the wing. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got his 3rd assist of the night. Wembanyama against Poeltl. The 3 is up. Rebound Toronto.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give him another possession at all.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Right side, Wembanyama. Here's the 3. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer!
Well, that's going to give them a shot in the arm, and now they'll go into the locker room with all kinds of confidence.
And the first half now in the books. San Antonio on top. They lead by 13. And we'll see you back here after the break. 3rd quarter action in just a bit.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic? Being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Toronto Raptors.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
They like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
So for the Raptors right now, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And that one's good. Ingram. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Right, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
Pirtle, the pass to Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. Fires the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Vassell, a screen on Pirtle. The drive by Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Johnson against Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. They double him with Wembanyama from deep. Pirtle. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11. You know, Tim, both of Jakob Pirtle's parents played volleyball for the Austrian national team.
Yeah, he comes from an athletic family, and he certainly has a lot of agility for his size. And I think, B.A., in today's game, you need your big men to be able to move their feet.
Three-pointer, Fox. With the second effort, and it's Wembanyama laying it in. Wembanyama's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Ingram. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Johnson finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Out left to the wing. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Wembanyama's got 7 points here in the quarter. Ingram against Vassell. Ingram, the pass to Pirtle. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Wembanyama. That's good. Wembanyama's got 47 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Inside. Here's Ingram. Nice D from Vassell.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Back to Wembanyama. Launches a three. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Pirtle. Right side Ingram. Quickly against Fox. Here's the pick. Quickly passes to Barrett. Over Johnson. And too long on the shot. Spurs lead by 21. Three-pointer, Fox. Rebounded by Ingram.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Picked by Pirtle. The floater. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. 10 points for Jakob Pirtle.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, another one falls.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. Toronto passing it around. Ingram. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. 3 on 3. For three, Barrett gets the three to fall. Barrett's got 7 points.
Well, as soon as they came up with that basketball, Barrett was out and he was running, and then he was able to convert on the break.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
To the paint. And the dunk by Pirtle.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. At the forward slots, it's Vassell and Barnes. Johnson is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Murray Boyles. Count that one.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
San Antonio leading by 17. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Fox surveying the D. Outside Wembanyama. Barnes a screen. The drive by Wembanyama. And it's good! He hits another one! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
NBA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Murray Boyles. To the inside. Shot is good by Mamukelashvili.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Wembanyama screen. This one for three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
He was red hot from the 3 in the first half, and he is showing no signs of slowing down.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Murray Boyles. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Back to Wembanyama. There's the triple. Yet another bucket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
On the wing quickly. He's covered by Fox. To the middle. Here's Murray Boyles.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Outside Wembanyama. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Here's Murray Boyles. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs lead by 21. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, B.A., it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Time now to present our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy, and it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Another bucket! Wow!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history.
2 minutes remaining.
Quickly outside.
2 minutes.
Barnes against Barnes. Inside. Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
The drive by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
To the paint from close range. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Yeah, and Wemby makes it look so easy. If he's anywhere near you, don't even try to score.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. 1:37 left to play in the fourth. Toronto passing it around. Three-pointer off the mark. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
He was really an intimidator out there. His shot blocking was incredible.
Another one goes! Incredible!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Outside Barnes. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. Clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Barrett. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.